What's going on, everyone? Klep Napier from wearecritics.com, and today we're here to talk about MGM Plus's From. That's right, season 3 has just kicked off with its first 2 episodes, and we got Catalina Sandino Moreno here to talk to us about her character Tabitha, and here's what she had to say. Check it out. Catalina, how you doing?
You.
I'm good. I'm good. Listen, this series from season 3, it crash lands right into our feels immediately. Like first 2 episodes right out the gate, no joke. I like to call this series like it's something like your parents make you your favorite meal, and you don't care what's in it, what the contents are, but you just keep coming back for more because you love what you get. Now, a lot of times you guys go into this, you don't really know what's going on or what to expect. So tell me about how that feels going in, knowing what you knew from season 2 and the ending, going into 3. How little did you know, and were you just excited as a fans to find out where Tabitha would end up?
I knew that I was going to meet Victor's dad.
Yeah.
Um, I from last season they told me that I was going to meet Victor's dad because I'm an annoying actor. Then I just ask a lot of questions. I'm like, oh, but she's outside, and what's she going to do? Where's she going to wake up? Like so many questions that they had to drop me a little bit of something for me to calm down, and that was big for me. I'm like, okay, if I find Victor's dad, then I'm gonna find so many answers because that's a connection to Victor. Victor has been like the oldest, kind of like resident of from town. So yes, that's awesome. And aside from that, not much. I mean, like through the season, I start learning little by little what was happening to my character. And let me tell you something, Gleb. It's happening so much that I was so unexpected. I'm like, this is happening the next episode. Let's
Yeah.
like it's crazy how they manage to keep quiet huge secrets. But when we find those secrets and we read them, it's great because it's so fresh, still so fresh that you can act
Yeah.
it like really as the freshness as it is, you know.
Were you
When
able to keep that? Were you able to keep that to yourself when you found out you were going to meet Victor's dad?
I have to, or else they will have like, yeah, they would have known that I was the whistleblower. I couldn't because they didn't tell anyone aside from me. So
Wow.
I had to be very careful who what I was talking to people, and I'm not very good keeping secrets, so I avoided people a lot until everyone knew that I was going to meet Victor's father because uh, it was a great surprise to everyone. A lot of people might
Yeah.
was thinking that I was going to see Victor's sister, but not his.
Oh. That would have been a real mind twist, meeting Victor's sister from everything that we've learned. There's so many secrets and like major clues once you meet Victor's dad. But you get to play alongside Robert Joy. And you've played around Victor's character, Scott McCord. You've also got a chance to play with David Alpay's character. Um, which one of these guys are you keeping on their toes, or is it who's keeping you on your toes when you're working scenes with those three?
I think all of them. I think they work very differently, all of them.
Yeah.
And I love their characters and how they're playing their characters. They're so different and unique, and it's great. I enjoy every single scenes that I have with them. I look forward with those scenes with them.
Yeah, and you also the chemistry between you and Elon, they're getting way more intense. I love the dynamic. We're learning more about the Matthew family, the past with Thomas, and I hope that we learn a little bit more about what's going on with Thomas. Um, where can you tell us, without any spoilers, of course, from season 3, in episode 2, she comes back, she's finally reunited with the family, and then we're seeing a lot of push and pull between her and Jim, and and she's finding out secrets about herself that a lot of people weren't familiar with. Where is the character at right now for you?
I think it's just a lot of she feels that she's responsible for not bringing the answers that everyone need, and
Yeah.
something kind of like obvious. I mean, like if you had the chance to leave that nightmare and you were in the outside world, why the hell didn't you tell people that you were stuck? But then who's gonna believe her? Like that's the thing. If she's gonna explain that story, and she told the father a little bit at the beginning when she went to the church. And the priest kind of like looks at her and is like, I feel you're in pain. It's like, no, sir, I'm not in pain. I've been down. And he didn't believe her. And I think that would be the reaction from everyone else. Because
Yeah.
who's gonna believe that she's stuck in a town where monsters come out of night and eats people and kills people? No one. So she would be institutionalized immediately because she's insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel that she struggle of like make people believe, and Henry finally makes the decision to trust her and believes what she's saying is true, because what other piece of the puzzle could she use to finally build it? She wouldn't have any other person to grab on to find some answers.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, yeah, it gets crazier and crazier. There are so many more questions unanswered, and I'm fine with it. I don't need to know what's going on anymore. You guys, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I want to tell you all, make sure you are checking out From. If you are not on a train, you are missing out. You can catch the next episode, episode 3, on MGM Plus this Sunday, October 6th. Guys, make sure you're checking it out.